These are the end times. The end times are upon us. An infection that ran rampant and destroyed most of humanity. There was zero, absolutely zero, hope for survival. This is the story of The Last of Us, and ultimately how you will die. This is the story of Tommy Mills and friends. Tommy Mills discovered an apocalypse had recently happened, and he went to go scavenge for nearby supplies to gain an edge over the zombie horde that is infesting his local town. He is in Riverside, and he is fighting a new form of infection known as the clickers. These clickers are 10 times deadlier. They are deaf in their ears, and they are rampant. Desperately needing help from the zombie horde, he ran into another survivor named Joel Miller and another survivor named Nick. They retreated into a local apartment building where they recently got attacked by another horde. Trying desperately to survive, Tommy Miller desperately, and I mean desperately, lured them away and regrouped with the boys where he needed to rest, and the boys actually defended him from all sorts of threats while he read an amazing book, Moby Dick. A masterpiece. On their journey, they would encounter ex-cops that turned clickers. They needed this gear so bad to be able to even have a chance of fighting the clicker horde that ran rampant through the town. They ended up getting some gear and continuing their journey. Desperately needing food, they found their one true hope, an ice cream shop, where they would absolutely loot the entire place, where they found the best food item inside of the town, which are ice cream cones. Everybody knows how nutritious they are, and then they ended up having a standoff over the ice cream cones, who would get what. Ultimately, the group decided to split it in half. Things would turn sour very quickly after a clicker horde heard them rummaging through the town and the ice cream shop, which for some reason they protected very much. We ended up massacring all of them, but we needed more supplies. After getting some supplies and looking for a car, we had no luck at all. Stuck in this town, we had to actually go into the center of the town where all the clickers were. This proved to be the most tragic decision we could make as a group, almost dying in the process. Tommy Mills would take up the mantle once again to lure all the clickers away from the pharmacy. This proved to be the most fatal decision we could make.
Ooh, oh my god, I got bit. Here, Austin, run. I'm already dead.
No, just dip. I'm good.
I'm already dead. I'm already dead.
We can find a cure for you. We can find a cure. I think there's a cure in the game now.
I'm dead.
Not having enough time to say our goodbyes, me and Nick ran as far away as we could, away from the horde, away from everything, in hopes that we wouldn't end up like Joel Miller. We really didn't have any idea where we went. We somehow stumbled upon the police station where we would hope we could find some decent gear. And ultimately, we miss Joel Miller. A lot of time has passed since the death of Joel Miller, and for some reason Tommy Mills and Nick could not escape the town, mainly due to they couldn't find a car, but they did find this. What's a backpack? Me. Over the course of the town, they ended up stumbling upon a new survivor, which they quickly befriended and quickly shared their loot with because he was very trustworthy. They needed to find a car desperately, so they searched every car they could until this happened. Over the course of the time that had passed, Tommy Miller became very proficient at using his shotgun, where he would find a lot of ammo from that police station a while ago. Still having a lot of it, he ended up clearing an entire section of the town, and it was a lot of zombies that died during this process. A lot of clickers that needed to die, and ultimately, and very surprisingly, Tommy Mills would overcome this big obstacle in this way. In order to find gasoline, he needed to search and find a gas can in order to be able to siphon other cars for gasoline. He found many other keys for many other cars, but none of them have gasoline in it, which proved to be one of the biggest issues they had to get out of the town. They had to clear this entire area out. Ultimately, Tommy Mills did clear out this area, but it ended up making him very exhausted in the process of that. Tommy Miller would head back covered in clicker guts to the temporary shelter that the survivors had made to protect them from any type of infected and the harsh weather of the very hot summer days. Our group of survivors would need to come up with a better plan of action to escape the town. Will they survive or die in the town? We'll find out in the next one. That's gotta be. a stick of money just flew out there. We lost Dr. Kung, bro. We gotta go, bro.
He saved my life so many times.